Hello everyone, welcome back to Kraken Packs. Today we are looking at 23-24 Upper Deck Ice. Now this is a set where I've seen reviews all over the map so far, and it's very easy to understand why. So Upper Deck Ice, traditionally, if you've seen it before, it's a neat set. It's more of a low-end set for the most part, but that for the most part makes it a really weird set to judge. So when you see these cards, they look, pretty nice for a low-end set usually. I will have a little bit more to say about that once we see the 23-24 designs, but usually they look pretty nice for a low-end set. The thing that makes Ice really weird is that there are a few very high-end cards that you can find in these boxes. So, for example, Ice is the second set of the year where we find Exquisite cards. And there's some really nice Exquisite cards in here. Like, for example, there is the Future Legacy Quad Patch Autos, like this one here, which are just insane. One of the nicest cards you'll find of any player, especially a marquee rookie like Connor Bedard. And there's a few other nice ones as well, but it's very strange because your chance of hitting those is fairly low, and the other cards you're going to find in this product are not nearly as nice. So we're going to go through these two boxes, show you what I'm talking about. There's going to be 12 packs per box, 6 cards per pack. We are not guaranteed an autograph per box. We will either get one autograph or one memorabilia card. And while there's a slightly higher chance it's an autograph, it's getting pretty close to 50-50. They are mostly hard-signed autos in this product, although you will find some stickers. And, of course, there are some redemptions. From what I've seen, some of the Bedard autos are live, and some of them are redemptions, depending on the insert type. But hopefully we find one of those in here, and I can show you what a huge box of Ice looks like. So the most well-known card, Ice card, that is not from like an Exquisite subset, is probably the Ice Premier. So that is the acetate rookie card that you see every year in Ice. They are tiered, so someone like Connor Bedard will be to $199, but I think the lowest tier goes up to like $12.99. So those are probably the most sought-after Ice cards, although people have different opinions about them these days, which I'll talk more about in a sec. So here's Mark Stone. This is what the base card looks like this year. So two things. Number one, horizontal base card. No thank you. Please don't do that anymore. Don't like. Number two, I said that the design of Ice cards compared to other low-end sets were typically pretty nice. I think this is a pretty plain, boring, ugly card, personally. Ice normally has white and blue and kind of thematic, wintry colors. Kind of like SP Authentic, where it'll have like a pretty basic white theme to it with just a little bit more color in the blue than what you'd find in SPA. This is just all gray and silver and white. I don't know. I don't see anything appealing about that. So I don't even think I'm going to try and hold these the right way. And right off the bat, we have an Exquisite rookie. It's Aiden McDonough. Now, this is just the base Exquisite, so you can also find Exquisites with autographs and things like that. But this is the base. It's a very thick card. It's not numbered or anything. Oh, it is numbered. I lied. It's numbered to $4.99. Put that guy up there. And I don't believe, in fact, I'm 99% sure that is not going to count as our hit in the box, so hopefully we still have a chance of an auto in here. Here's an Arturs Shilovs green base parallel. Get these base cards over here. So that is an average pack. Well, I guess not even. I guess it's slightly better than average pack of Ice because we did get the Exquisite rookie in there. We got a little die cut in here. Good. Chance to talk about those. But the base are just horrendous here. All right, so there's our base. So here's our first die cut. We should probably see one more variety in these two boxes. So Joe Sakic, first of all, shout out to Joe Sakic. That's a fun one to pull. And this little snowman is okay. You guys know I don't generally like die cut cards. I think when you do something like this snowman, maybe it's a little bit more acceptable. The other die cut we'll see out of here, just so boring. Just no idea why you would bother. But one thing I gotta say about ice is last year they had these little ice crystal die cuts, which again, die cuts still not my favorite, but I thought those ice crystals were at least a little bit interesting. And they've taken them out, and the one that they replaced it with, you'll see, is nowhere near as nice. So even when they get die cuts right, they mess it up. Here's a UC Saros green base parallel. So we're getting all goalies all the time in our parallels. We got some more base. Oh, and we have a Pavel Minchikov base auto. So that's not a bad one. Obviously, we want Connor Bedard. It's a 23-24 product. But as you've seen me say in many other videos at this point, because I keep hitting Minchikov, I think Minchikov's a good one to get. I think he has some potential. Here's an Artemi Panarin green. So that should be our hit from box number 1. We'll see how interesting they can keep the rest of this box. I will say actually the back of this card is almost even nicer to look at than the front of these cards. So they only got half of it wrong. Here we go. Looks like we have a Sub-Zero here. It is Akito Hirose, rookie Sub-Zero. One thing to mention is there are 5 rookies, and Connor Bedard is one of them, where they have variations of these Sub-Zeros, and you can tell because the number will have a little V after it. So that's something to keep your eye out for. And then here's a green Daniil Gushkin. And here's the other die cut I was talking about. So yeah, terrible. 0 out of 10 would not open. Ty Cartier rookie though, Depth of Winter, and just so much worse than a little ice crystal. And another filler. And then we got a Mark Stone green. The parallels are not 100% green, even though we've seen 100% green. All right, we got Sid. And here is our first proper Ice Premier, Jacob Pelche to $9.99. I believe that it is still 2 Ice Premiers per box. However, a few years ago, they introduced these parallels to the Ice Premiers. So you're not guaranteed to get 2 base Ice Premiers. You could get the parallels instead. There's Cale Makar in green. The premiers, the parallels rather in the premiers, Ice Premiers don't make any sense to me. The Ice Premiers themselves are already tiered, so they come in different numbers. Like I said, Connor Bedard will come to $1.99. Jacob Pelche there comes to $9.99. But then the parallels are numbered as well. And so I think there's like a gold and then possibly a black 1 of 1, the gold to 25. But all the other parallels, if you're talking about Connor Bedard, for example, Bedard is numbered to $1.99. All the parallels are more than that. So you can get a parallel of his Ice Premier that's numbered to $7.99, whereas the base is only numbered to $1.99. Just does not make any sense. Here's another exquisite rookie. This one is Jacob Pelche. And this one is to $2.99. So I guess the exquisite rookies are tiered as well. Maybe we'll take McDonough down off there and put Pelche up since he is a higher tier. There's Wyatt Kaiser, green parallel. And what do we have here? Devin Levi. I don't know what this is, I'm going to be honest. I don't remember seeing a silver parallel on the checklist, but maybe I just missed it. This is numbered. It is numbered to 99. So maybe there is a silver parallel and I just didn't notice. And here's our green, Noah Dobson. Then base. And ooh, we got 2 hits in this box. Look at that. We'll talk about that in a second. Here is a Connor McDavid green parallel and another Jacob Pelche all over this box. Base. We'll take our filler from the back, and then we've got a plain jersey of Ilya Sorokin. So this is interesting for 2 reasons. Number one, it's just a plain jersey. Nice card. It can be fun. And Ilya Sorokin, nice player for sure. What's interesting to me about this, though, is that in theory, this is also something that could take up the hit slot in your box. So very fortunate that we saw both this and a autograph, because a lot of times if you see this, you will not see an autograph. So running out of spots for easels here, but that is a different type of card, so we'll keep it up there. Not quite ready for box 2. 3 more packs. Turn this upside down. Looks like we got another Sub-Zero, and it's Tim Stützle. And then a green Walker Duehr. I know I told you these aren't all green. I guess we saw the silver, so that proves they're not all green. Expected to see, I think, a couple purples in this box, but so far nothing. 2 packs to go. That's another. I got excited for a second because it looked different, but it's just one of these terrible die cuts. Clayton Keller. Not a rookie. And there's a Tim Stützle green. And then our last pack. Oops. Looks like another green, so yeah, I guess they are all green. I take it back. Here's our second Ice Premier. It's Devin Levi, numbered to 799. Although, oh yeah, that's the blue parallel actually to the Ice Premier, which is confusing because there is a Ice Premier tier that is numbered to 799, but I don't think Devin Levi is in it. That is his blue parallel. So we're gonna put this down here because it's a filthy parallel. And it's Jonathan Huberdeau green. And now we are on to box 2. Yeah, so overall, I mean, that box for a lower end product would have been great, actually. I think if this was a lower end price point, I think you'd be very happy with that. But because there is the chance, albeit a very small chance, that you hit some of these absolutely mammoth cards, from a price perspective, they're starting to treat it more like it's a bit of a premier product. And that is a little bit more problematic because more boxes are going to be like this than not. And in fact, this is probably a better than average box, so they'll be even worse than this. And when you're paying a premium price and getting a worse return than this, you're probably not going to be too happy. Oh, and we're starting off with another guitar pick, Depth of Winter, Marco Casper, and a nice premiere to $9.99 of Emile Andre right behind it. And then another green, Aiden McDonough. Oof. Here's a Johnny Gaudreau base. That's a tough one, guys. Rest in peace, Johnny. Here is a purple. I knew they did exist. I thought you'd get more than one per box, or at least one per box, but that's our first one. And we got a green as well, Cole Caulfield. right, a Damien Giroux. Here's another. It's another blue parallel. So that should be our 4 ice premieres from the 2 boxes. So basically, that's exactly what I was saying at the beginning. So we got 2 proper ice premieres and then 2 parallels out of 2 boxes, which I would much prefer to just get 4 base. Timo Meier green. Here's another purple. So 0 in the first box, at least 2 in the second. Gally Yarncroc. And then a green Brock Faber. Oh, we've got another guitar pick jumping out here. Alex Ovechkin. Believe it or not, those come in parallels as well. We got a Tanner Jeannot green. And we're down to our last 7 packs of ice. Another purple. Okay, so I was not crazy. There's supposed to be a bunch of these. We went through a whole box without seeing one somehow. Here's a Blake Coleman green. Oh, looks like we got something thick in here. And we're going to keep it till the end. Looks like just another exquisite rookie, I think. William Dufour green. And let's get rid of 2 of these base at least. It is Matthew Nyes to 299. So we're going to bump Jacob Pelche. They are in the same tier, but I suspect more people out there are going to be interested in watching Matthew Nyes. No disrespect to Pelche. Me as a Sens fan, I'm probably more excited to watch Pelche. Here is another depth of winter. This one is just missing the entire top. I've never seen that before. That's another reason why die cuts are dumb. Oh, and this one's numbered to 199. So there you go. 199 and missing the top. Brandon Hagel green. Still haven't seen anything that they would consider a hit in this box. So hopefully we still have something coming. Here is probably it. And it's the Luke Philp green or orange base jersey. And a Jeremy Swayman green. And then the Tyson Forster base. Here's a Sub-Zero Jason Robertson. A green Devin Levi. Will Cooley base. 2 packs to go. Feeling bad about this box because we've got now, it's like what I said in the first box. We got this tiny little swatch here and probably not going to get another hit as a result. We have another one of these die cuts. Cole Caulfield. Austin Matthews green. And last pack, and it's a bonus ice premiere, but it is a green parallel of Tristan Robbins, numbered to 299. So overall, box number 2, much, much worse than box number 1. And this is kind of exactly what I'm talking about. If you look back at the past couple years of ice, you can still get boxes, and you're probably finding them for under $100 anywhere I've looked. And if you pay under $100 and this is your box, it's not the end of the world. Still not a great box, even at that price, but not the end of the world. But man, when you're paying fresh premium prices and that is the best thing comes out of your box, that's not a great box. But first one was great. I guess Pavel Mintyukov auto definitely takes the cake for this break. A couple nice rookie exquisites, but not the autos, just the base rookie exquisites. But Matthew Nyes, Jacob Pelletier, good players, good names. And yeah, that's that. That's what a nice premiere looks like. All right, everyone. If you like seeing hockey card products open before you decide whether or not to spend your own money on them, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be back soon with more. We have still some of the most exciting sets from 23-24 on the horizon, OPG Platinum and SP Authentic, both hopefully by the end of this month. But we'll see when they come. All right, until next time, thanks for watching.